Hello, welcome to Profile Building the Guerrilla Marketing System. Today we're going to get into building your Facebook profile so that anytime you post an ad or you advertise on Facebook within groups on your profile, your information will show up as more relevant to your audience than if you just have a profile just stacked with just anybody. Okay, so this is very intentional, very on purpose, so that you can start to create a profile in the guerrilla marketing system to do your advertising. This is going to help you. Now, disclaimer, you do not need to do this to start guerrilla marketing. Not at all. The system in and of itself, by itself, without the profile building, works amazing. This is just going to take it up to the next level. This is kind of like your cash flow. Doing this now is going to set you up in the future for long-term success buying houses. Okay. Now, this profile is not set up as my home buying profile. Okay, so yours will be different. Up here in the bio, of course, you're going to want to edit that, and you're going to want to change that to talk about how you're a home buyer, right? Owner and founder at, you'll want to change that to your company name. I like We Buy Houses, Cash Fast. You want to do something because you want, if somebody hits your profile, to see, okay, you are a home buyer. Okay, right away. You don't want it to be all about home buying. You do want it to have a personal feel to it, but you definitely want to get your message across. Okay. The unique part about this is once you get into this, you're going to start building your friends list based on where we're targeting. Okay. So how do we do that? Let's say you got a new profile. Okay. You built your profile. You probably already have one established. So you'll either build a new one or you'll start going through and removing people. So what we're going to start doing, we're going to stack the profile with people relevant to what we're doing. So let's say we're in, I'm going to just pick a city real quick, okay? Let's say we're in Baltimore, Maryland. So now what I want to do, I'm going to go in here to the members, because in the next video, it'll show you in joining groups. You'll be joining groups, okay? So let's imagine for 1 second you've already joined the groups. You're starting to get in groups. You're not in all of them because it takes time to get in all of them, okay? What I'm going to do first, I'm going to add a friend at the administrators. In all the groups, I'm going to add all the admins that I can add. You know, I'm going to get all of them on my profile, and I'm going to add them to my friends list from each group that I'm targeting. Remember, don't spread yourself thin in this virtual thing, okay? Because one, people are going to start being licensed with the guerrilla marketing system. We're going through right now, all the copyright paperwork is being turned in, the logos, the ads. So all of it's going to be copywritten, okay? And it's all going to be owned by the guerrilla marketing system. Now, we don't want this thing to get so big to where your cities are being stuffed. And the problem that we're noticing is that some of y'all want to bounce from city to city, city to city, and you're chasing deals and you're never going to do a deal that way. Okay, you gotta focus in an area. All right, and there's going to be people, we're only selling so many licenses per city, and then we're going to cut it off. And then we're going to go to just lead generation from that point on. And then if somebody drops out of the program or no longer wants to use it, then we'll resell a spot in that city. But anyways, back to this. Okay, and then we go through and you start to build your profile. Let's say you're new. Okay, owner at Hoyle Holdings LLC. So I'm going to want to add him. You know, maybe into real estate. I like to go in and do a little digging, because remember, this is your buying profile, so you don't want to get a whole lot of wholesalers on here stealing what you're doing, or a lot of buyers. You know, we talk about in the ultimate system and we're going to put it here, and we'll probably upload it here for you guys as well. Building a second profile just for your buyers and your wholesalers. And that's what I do. That's what I would do if I was you. And I would house them in separate profiles. You know, I have two profiles for advertising. It's like split testing. So I want you guys to have two profiles, one for buyers and wholesalers, and one specifically for your advertising. Owner at Hoyle Holdings. Okay, lives in Austin, Texas. This could be a wholesaler. Business alike. Online marketing is our number one tool in reaching people and customers. So I'm just always doing just a quick little check on people. Anyways, you want to start filling this up with people. You could have a realtor in it, your team. If you're starting from scratch virtually, this is a good place to start. You can build your virtual team because you can find realtors in here. You can find your contractors in here. You can see how a lot of it is here for you. Owner and founder at Creek Shore Homes LLC. You guys have no idea how many people are in these groups that are not just wholesalers. Most of these buy-sell trade groups are not wholesalers. You have some in there that are starting to learn this. Some of my guys are getting out of control and they're going to every city across the nation. There'll be a time where guys will have certain areas on lockdown, and because of the copyrights, that'll be their area and their license to work in those areas. So guys, pick your places. If you're going to want to do multiples, you're going to have to buy multiple licenses to lock a city down. Okay. There's too many guys just going from city to city to city to city. They're not doing deals, and it really runs us as wholesalers in the mud, because now you've generated leads that you didn't close on or even make offers on most of the time, and it looks bad for the next person coming in. Right here's a realtor at Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage. Like I said, you can find everybody in here you need. Anyways, okay, since it's in Maryland, I'm going to start adding friends. I'm not going to add friends personally, but in the system, this is what you're going to do. You're going to add friends, okay? So, boom, I'm going to build a profile, Maryland, and I'm going to go through, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start loading my profile with people locally that are in my target market. Why would I do that? Because it's all about relevance. Okay, Facebook, Google, they want to show people relevant information. Okay, and if I can load my profile, not with just my friends and the real estate investors I want to associate with, but if I start to load my profile with local people that I want to do business with, that I could get my message to, it gives me a better chance. It gives me more organic leads too. And any of us in advertising, especially social media advertising, we understand now that organic leads are the best leads. Okay. That's not knocking pay-per-click. I use pay-per-click for some things as well, but organic leads are the best leads. Okay. See, Baltimore, Maryland. I would stack add friend. You add friend, anybody who lives in the area that I'm targeting, I'm going to start building. I don't have to know them. You don't have to know them. This is about advertising. Add friend. Okay. And you're going to build, put some from this group, go into another group, add some more, go into another group, add some more, and keep adding. What is going to establish connections? Okay. Very important in social media, these connections and the relevance. Okay. Next, and you'll see this more in some other training, but I'm going to just talk to it while it's here. These banners right here. See these group banners? This one's blank. There's nothing here. You can approach the admin. Okay, some admins offer it, but you can approach the admin after you add their friends, send them a message. Say, hey, how much would you be willing to rent your banner to me for a month? Now, this group only has 1,700 members. It's not big. It's not real active. So, it's going to be low, 10, 20 bucks a month, nothing crazy. Just say, hey, I give you $20 a month. You just let me post my thing up there until I'm done. I just want to see how it works, if it would work for my business, if it's something you'd be interested in. and see if they would like to. A lot of people say yes. Okay. Um, and once you get your profile built, and it's going to take time. As you can see, I got 4,966 friends. It takes time. You'll go in and you'll start reworking your profile. You'll have friends here, and I'm still doing it. This is my profile for Selling Systems. Okay, I have mostly real estate wholesalers in here. Okay, real estate investors, real estate companies. If I go in, because this profile was built unintentionally in the beginning, it ran up with a lot of people that really aren't relevant. So now I'll go in and I will start removing people that are just not relevant to what I'm doing. And that's okay. We're building a business here through profile. We want one that's going to thrive. So we have to have people in our profiles that are going to want to see our information. So then what do? Most of you already have a Facebook page. For the ones that you don't, you're going to want to create one. Okay. Because once you build your page, your We Buy Houses in Baltimore or wherever you're at, okay, then you're going to start inviting your friends, right, to like your page. All right, boom. And then you're going to drive those friends here, boom, to your page. Once again, showing them, hey, we buy houses. Okay. Okay, let's see where we go. Okay, I got into the groups. Okay, back in your page. I'll go in one of my buying pages. Do I have one yet? Yeah. Okay. Here's just a buying page I'm going to start working on. I haven't started working on it yet, but you'll drive your traffic here, right? And what's nice, your profile builds up. I have 4,647 friends I can invite all at once to like my buying page. I'm not going to, not for this, because that page is specifically for people in a target market that I want to engage in buying their home. I want to get my message of, hey, I'm a home buyer in front of. Okay, once again, these are my wholesalers, so I'm not going to invite them to my buying page. Okay, a lot of what I see is people want to build their audience, they want to build their likes, and I've done it. So we invite everybody to every page, and it doesn't show. It doesn't help you long term. You want people on your pages and on your profile. That's going to help you, help your business, that you can be a help to. Okay, so once we start building this profile, this build profile is going to take you some time to build. It's okay. Work on it here and there, but continue to work on it. Continue to mine it. Continue to, tend to it. And it will reward you greatly once you've done that. It took me 3 months to build my profile from a little over 1,000 friends to almost 5,000. Now, when I've had 5,000, I've started removing people to bring other people in. So it takes time, but it's worth the time. My business has grown exponentially since I've started doing this profile building intentionally. Okay, and not just throwing everybody I can in there, or just my friends or the people I'm close to. It's okay to have a personal page. You want to have a personal page. That's what Facebook's about. Have a personal page for your family and friends. But we're talking business here, okay? And we want to build a premier, pristine business page, a pristine profile that we can pull people into, and then drive that traffic into a business page, drive that traffic into a group that's going to talk about buying homes. Get out people, then clear them out and start bringing more in. Because once they're in your group, once they like your page, they're going to see your information. So if you have people in there that really aren't engaging, what do you want to do? You want to remove them? You want to bring in some more that might be of interest? And that's how you build a profile. Now, another way to build a profile is to use your skip trace list or your driving for dollars list after you go onto your county auditor's website. If you need training on that, I just uploaded a video on going into the county auditor's website, okay, and finding owners. The unique thing is you can take those lists from your county auditor or your skip trace list, and you can come right here to Facebook and you can search anybody in the world. I'm searching for Betty Miller in Little Rock. Let's say Betty Miller owns a home in Little Rock, Arkansas, okay? And Betty Miller lives in North Little Rock, Arkansas. All right. And let's say I found Betty owns a home that's sitting empty from my vacant list in Little Rock, Arkansas. What I do, boom. See, what am I doing? I'm profile building now. Add friend. Boom. I just skip traced this lady. I just found Betty Miller without paying $1 for an actual skip trace list, a phone number, anything else. People on Facebook, add her as a friend, send her a message. Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. I'm interested in buying your house on Main Street. And let me tell you something. Betty may have already got 50 postcards, but Betty still owns the house. She may have got 50 letters. She may have got 50 calls, but I guarantee you she did not get 50 messages through Facebook. I guarantee you there's not many people out here skip tracing using Facebook and sending them direct messages. Gain the advantage. Do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Okay, this is new stuff here. This is what we can do, and this is what's going to get you ahead and get you started and rolling. So boom, I'm building a profile now with people on my driving for dollars list or my vacant homeowners list, my tax delinquent list, my pre-foreclosure list, whatever it is that you're targeting. You can find right here on Facebook. Let's not overcomplicate this thing. Right here in front of us, right here on our cell phones. Everything is at our disposal. Now, speaking of cell phones, it is 100% better to search and add friends using your cell phone than it is your computer. Whether you're doing it through a search or whether you're pulling friends from groups, because for some reason, and I don't know why, your cell phone will let you add more friends. You can have 1,000 pending friends requests out before Facebook says, okay, you gotta stop. And it'll limit it per day, like how many you can send per day also. But it's not like on your computer where it's like, please only send friend requests to people you know. It says that after a few friend requests sent on your computer, you can get away with sending a lot of friend requests out over the cell phone, whereas you can't using a desktop or a laptop computer. Okay, just something to keep in mind when you're doing this. It is more effective over the cell phone. It can be done on your computer, but it's going to be a little slower process, which is why the system that you got, this guerrilla marketing system, is also special. You can implement it right over your cell phone. You don't need a computer. Everything we do can be done right here, right now, right on your cell phone, on your lunch break, while you're at work, after you leave a client, while you're waiting for a client, anytime. It can just be done all right here. I want to thank you again for purchasing the Guerrilla Marketing System. I hope you enjoyed this first training. There's many more. Get in, watch all the videos. If you got any questions, you guys know I'm here. Hit me up on Messenger on the Guerrilla Marketing page. I'll help you any way I can. I want to see you doing deals. Engage with those in the group. Please engage with those in the group. Those are your JV partners. If you look in the JV, look around in the group. Look who people who are using guerrilla marketing. People who are being trained by me. We have a similar character. If we find somebody with a poor character, any kind of snake figures, people on ill business, I get rid of them from the group. It doesn't work like that. We're a team. We like to work together. I want to see you guys succeed, okay? All right, now welcome to the Guerrilla Marketing family. Again, thank you. See you in the next video.